you've used the term hypergamy before. One of my favorite analogies you use, like one of the best teaching tools I've seen, are the analogies that we use as men sometimes to like help guys understand different concepts. Like Orion Teraband came here and he talked about men being captains and women being passengers on a ship.
Yeah.
This one, when you talk about Adam and Eve, and I really, really like this kind of this thing where, you know, Eve led Adam, and she punished him for it. This kind of idea where women are going to take you down a path. They're going to encourage you to go down this path. And then when you do the thing they asked you for, then they punish you for it. And you use the story of Adam and Eve. And I just really, really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing that I think is so interesting about that, and this is from my understanding of it, right, of the Bible and how it works, but from my understanding, I believe this is accurate. When the story is written and God calls upon Adam when that happened, he doesn't necessarily say, you ate the fruit, or he's mad at that. He's mad that he listened to her.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, how could you listen to her when you were instructed, right? So like, I think that that's a thing that a lot of men have to understand, is her entire hardwiring, right? This is my belief, is to lead you astray. And the second you agree to that, and see, that's why like, even like men who are very lustful, let's say, you maybe are going to have access to attraction in that woman short term, but guys who get very attached to that, from what I've seen, it does not matter how good you are in bed. When she can feel that neediness, that dependency on that lust, she will exit because it's too much, and she knows you are not operating in the right state that you were instructed to be in. So a saying that I use on my YouTube channel a lot, or when I make content, is I say, the hotter the flame, the shorter the burn.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of chemistry with a woman and you guys start hooking up really fast, you guys start sleeping together really fast, and it feels like it's amazing, and those are the interactions that feel great, those are a lot of times the ones that fizzle out the quickest. And when she can feel your interest level, because here's the thing, your interest level is not just going to be shown based off of you communicating with her and what you're saying. It's how you look at her. She can see the sparkle in your eyes light up. It's how you smile at her, right? It's how you during sex, right? It's how you're moving. It's how everything. She can feel your interest level at every point. Yeah. And the more she can feel like you want her from that lustful state, like of the physical, the quicker she gets turned off. And while she might still do it there in the moment with you, and you believe that this is good and you guys are together, it never lasts.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen is, it doesn't matter if you are a boyfriend, it doesn't matter if you're hooking up with a girl, it doesn't matter if you're a husband. The second you get attached to her in the physical is the second she cannot have attraction for you anymore. It's like you literally cannot need that. And it's hard for guys to understand, because everything we've taught, the word that I hate is when guys say escalation. How do I escalate?
Yeah.
The snake deceives Eve for a reason. She will escalate on you when she can see that you are not on her. And I think if you let her enter into that devious state that I believe they naturally are drawn to, they will solve a lot of these problems for you if you remain the man that you're supposed to be, because they're going to try to get you to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I've found to be true.
Yeah, I totally agree. The idea of her escalating on you when she realizes, because there's like a tension, there's a void. She's used to being the scarce object and you are the abundant object. And now when you don't escalate, she's starting to realize she is the abundant object and you are the scarce object. And then she turns it around. Right.
And keep in mind, like when I say this stuff too, like this is not just from me, oh, I read scripture and now I act like I know. Like this is me actually testing this shit for myself. Well, I've had interactions with women where I was that guy where you're super, super lustful with her, or you really want her, you think she's really hot, or you have a girlfriend that's really hot and you guys are together and then shit doesn't feel the same all of a sudden and you notice behavior with her that's different. Or I've seen all this for myself. So I've lived this. And since I've lived this, it's a hell of a lot different than just saying some stuff, you know, like I see how these women move. I see how these women operate, and it's not how guys were told.
Yeah. Click the link in the description, and I'll send you my high status networking playbook so you can start dating high quality women today.